One fine exam day.
I was waiting outside the classroom. I was feeling sick, and I always felt this way during exam week. Today, I had 2 exams, and unfortunately, physics was first. I hated physics because I could never get all those abstract theories straight in my head. But this was the last day of exams. I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. I took a deep breath and looked around. I saw Emma at the front of the line. She did not have a problem with physics. In fact, she did not have a problem with anything. She looked back at me and then looked away quickly. I thought she looked guilty. She was avoiding eye contact. "Hi, Sue. Now what's your favorite subject?" said Lisa, teasing me as she approached. Emma looked back again. "Does she have a problem?" Lisa said to me. "I thought you were friends." "Yes, so did I said. "But she has been avoiding me for 2 weeks now." She promised to help me prepare for the physics exam, but she ignored all my calls and texts. It was no use calling her at home either. Her mom just told me she was busy. She doesn't remember who her friends are, I said with anger. Mr. Reed was addressing the class, and the other students filed into the room. I gave Lisa a worried look and followed them inside. I could not answer the last 2 questions. They were beyond me. Frustrated, I looked up and saw Emma sitting in the front row. To my astonishment, she had her smartphone under the table and was stealing quick glances at it. I did not know what to think. Was that how Emma always got good grades? I felt really angry at her, but did not know what to do. I thought about telling the teacher, but could not bring myself to do it. What would everyone else think of me? I thought. It's not fair. I've never cheated, and I ended up failing lots of exams. With a sigh, I told myself, better to be a failure than a cheat. Emma had put her smartphone away when I looked up again. She looked back at me and smiled awkwardly. "Stop writing and put your pens down," said Mr. Reed. He started to collect the exam papers. "Oh no, I didn't finish all of the questions. I'm going to fail again." I wanted to talk to Emma at lunchtime, but she was nowhere to be seen in the school cafeteria. The next exam was history, my favorite subject, but I did not feel good about it. I went to the school library to go over my notes one last time, but I could not concentrate on them. I still felt really conflicted about Emma. I considered reporting her to a teacher, but I just could not do it. I said to myself, everyone would hate me if I did that. It's not fair. Emma has been getting good grades by cheating all the time. How silly I am. I thought we were friends. I was sitting behind Emma again at the history exam that afternoon. This time, she did not take out her smartphone. Maybe she did not need to cheat at history. I was feeling awful again, but I had no problem with the exam. I was asking myself, should I tell Mr. Reed once the exam is finished? But what would happen to Emma? And what about for me? What about our friendship? Wait, have we ever truly been friends? I was filled with total confusion. I was on the last question when I saw that Emma had her smartphone under the table. She was looking at it and did not hear Mr. Pendansky walking quietly up to her table. He said nothing. Emma looked up surprised. He picked up her exam paper and pointed to the door. It was no use trying to hold back the tears. She could not help crying. Then she made her way to the door. As everyone watched her, I felt all my frustration turn to pity. As I was leaving school, I heard someone come up behind me. It was Emma. "Sue, wait," she said. "I want to talk to you." Her face was pale, and her eyes were red. "Do you think I'm a cheat too?" she said to me. I did not know how to answer her. "Listen, I'm really sorry I didn't answer your calls. Actually, I'm having a tough time because my dad had a heart attack 2 weeks ago. He is in the hospital, and I was very worried since he had a big operation today. I know it was foolish, but during the exam, I was reading texts from my mom to see how things were going. Just then, Mr. Pendansky caught me and thought I was cheating. He believes me now and gave me a second chance. I'm sorry I wasn't frank with you. I know you're a good friend. Will you forgive me?"